Yes, good morning, students. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah, today, so yesterday we understood string concepts. We continued our discussion on the string concepts. So now I'll go with the sample programs on the strings. So after that, we will understand some introduction to the data structures, and then we'll see whether today I can start introduction to the data structures or not. Okay, let me finish first the sample programs on the strings one by one. Okay. I have few programs on strings. So lab program you have already understood. Now let me start from the first one, 1.c. Okay. So this is a very simple program, very basic program on the strings. Okay. I hope all of you can see the program on the screen. Here, so we have taken a character array of str, and we are directly assigning the hello world string to str. So at the time of declaration, you can go for directly assigning the string something like this. So character str, this is an array, and size you have undefining, because you can go for changing the length of the string at any point of time. So right now what we have assigned is hello world, so it gets assigned to str. And say I want to print this. Now how do you print it? So printf, and the format specifier for printing the strings is %s and str. Okay, now if you say str, so hello will gets printed on the screen. So this is what the very simple and basic program with respect to the strings. So you can always read a string, assign a string directly to the character array, something like this, and then you can go for printing it on the screen. So now I'll just quickly run this program. So run, it is executed. So now since I have not used getch, so I have to press alt F5 to see the output. So hello world is printed on the screen. Okay. Now, so now if I want to print only, so printf, say %c, I just want to print the first character. Let me give /n also. So then I will be doing it like this, str of 0. Okay, I'll just say save. Okay, now again I'll compile it. Now I'll run it, execute it. Now alt F5 I press, so you can see here. So hello world, the first hello world is from the previous run. So the next hello world is from the second run, and you are also seeing it because I wrote a printf statement. I told it to print str of 0. Okay. So let me use getch by including conio.h and also clear screen. Conio.h, and I'll add clear screen also, because I want to see the output there itself. Okay, I'll say getch. Okay, now I'm saving the program. Now I've used str of 0. Now similarly printf %c. Now I'm using %t because I'm displaying only one character. Now when you want to print the sequence of characters or a string, you have to use %s. Now str of 1. So this will print you the second character from the string, that is e. Okay, so I'll save the program. I'll compile again. So 0 errors and 0 warnings, and then run the program. Okay, so you can see a hello world and h and then e. So now I want to print it using a for loop. Okay, for I got to declare an integer variable for that purpose. Let me take int I. Now for I is equal to 0, I is equal to 0, I less than, sorry, I not equal to, or sorry, str of I not equal to null character. Okay, I plus plus. So this is the for loop I'm writing. Now I'll write the printf statement. Printf %c. So let me use /n also, comma str of I. I'll remove these statements now. So you understood how to print a single character. Now I'm printing using the for loop. Okay, now I'm printing it by using %s. I'm just printing what this for loop is doing right now is it's going to print this string character by character. Earlier we printed what as a string by using %s. Now I'm just trying to print all the characters of my source string by using this what %c. Okay, now let me save it and compile the program. So 0 warnings and 0 errors. Now run the program. Okay, you can just observe now hello world, the first hello world horizontally what you are seeing. So it was printed by using the printf statement which we wrote with by giving format specifier as %s. Okay, and str. And next hello world what you are saying, it is printed character by character, one character of the after the other. So inside the for loop we are using a for loop and then printf %t and str of I. So I hope people understood. So in case if you want to deal character by character, so then this is what you can do. Okay, so now let me comment out this statement. So this you understood how to print it in a single statement and how to print it character by character also. Now and here say I just want to print only those characters. Okay, okay, now I want to print only those characters only the vowels in my this thing. Okay, string. So are there vowels in my string? Yes, E is there, O is there, yeah, E and O are the vowels. I want to print all the vowels in my string. So you can use the comparison statement. If str of I equal to a, or you know how to write the or operator like this, str of I equal to e, or str of I equal to aei, or str of I equal to aei o, or str of I. Okay, so I have missed one single quote here, or str of I equal to u. Okay, So this is what I'm writing. So I want only the vowels to be printed. So but this for loop will iterate over all the characters of my string, and this condition I'm checking. Only if this condition is true, then go for printing it. So now what this will do, this will print only the vowels in my string. Okay, so let me save it. So or I can add a statement also here, printf vowels in my string are. Okay, this is the line what I'm adding. So I save my program. Now compile it. Let me make it a little big. So compile. So it's saying one error for me. Let me see what is that error. So missing. Okay, I have not ended the parenthesis. I have not closed the parenthesis. Yeah, it's there. Okay, this one is not there. This one extra character. So save again. Now I compile it. Now 0 warnings and 0 errors. Now I'll run the program. Okay, you can just observe now. Hello world is my string, and vowels in my string are E, O, O. Correct? No? So these are the vowels. Okay, only vowels got printed. Okay, OP people understood? Okay, this is just an example how to deal with the characters of the string, how to individually access the characters from the string and deal with it. Understood? No? Shall we go to the next program? If you have any doubts here. Hello students.
No sir.
Okay, so we'll move on to the next one. Okay, yeah, mute all of you. Yeah, so I'm opening the second sample program now. We'll see what is this. Okay, okay, see what we are doing here. Just have a look into the program. Okay, now in my previous example, I used the for loop to iterate over all elements of the string, all characters of the string. But I'm using it can also be done by using what the while loop also. See, I have character s1 is my array, and to that I'm assigning the string Taj Mahal, and int I is equal to 0. I've taken while s1 of I not equal to this null character. I is already initialized to 0, s1 of 0 not equal to this, and inside the while loop I'm incrementing. Okay, I plus plus. So that means, so I'm just counting the number of characters in my string, and finally going for displaying the length of the string. So length of the string, I'm just displaying the string here is so and so. So this s1 is the string. This is the format specifier for displaying the entire string as it is, and %d for printing the value of I. Okay, so because on every iteration of this while loop, I is getting incremented, and what it is tracking is the number of characters in the string. So how many characters are there right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 characters there. Now it should print you 8 characters. Okay, so let me save the program, and I'll compile it. Running. Okay, so now this is executed again. So output, I have to press Alt F5. So if I press Alt F5, you can see length of the string Taj Mahal is 8. Okay, now again for this also, let me include conio.h, and then let me do clear screen. So clear screen always you got to do after your declaration. I cannot do it before. So if I'm doing before this character occur, so it will not take, it will give you error. And then let me add get ch function here. Okay, I've added it. Okay, so OP people are following. Now what I'll do is I'll just compile and run it again. Okay, so length of the strings Taj Mahal is 8. You got it. Now this one, so let me debug it, step by step execution. So execution has started from the main. So I'm assigning the string Taj Mahal to the character array S1. Now initializing the variable I to 0, calling clear screen function, and then see, if I press Alt F5 now, the entire screen, output screen is cleared. Now F7 I'm pressing. So S1 of I value is 0, S1 of 0, it is T. Okay, so the character is T, so T is not equal to null character, and remember that, so all strings, they will be terminated by the null character. Okay, so this is what I'm checking. T I'm checking with the null character, and it is not true. Yeah, it is true now. T is not equal to null character. What will happen to I? I is incremented. Okay, I was initially 0, now it becomes 1. Now similarly, now I value is 1, yes, 1 of 1, you're taking A, the next character, and you're checking not equal to null character. So again it is true, I is incremented by 1 more time, and next J incremented, M, again A, H, A, L. So now it should come out. Okay, it will come out of the loop and then says print length of the string Taj Mahal is 8. Okay, and then get a character, anything you press from the keyboard, it will take it, and length of the string Taj Mahal is 8. Okay, so return 0 and then terminate. Okay, now you can add the simple watch window also. Okay, debug watches, add watch window. So only two things are essential here, I and S of I, S1 of I. Okay, let me add I, and then add S1 of I, and then I'll add one more, it is S1 itself. Okay, S1 itself. Okay, so now okay, sorry. So quickly we'll do the step by step execution. See, so S1 is initialized with the string Taj Mahal, and I value is still unknown, so it has taken, S1 of I has taken some arbitrary character, because I value it as 876 what it is showing. After the statement gets executed, I becomes 0, and then S1 of I will become T. Okay, so now you can see S1 of I is T and I value is 0. Now Alt F5 let me press. See, this is the execution from the previous, this is the result from the previous execution. Now clear screen is not yet executed. I'll press F7, so when clear screen gets executed, so Alt F5 I'll press, so you can see the entire screen is cleared. All the execution output of the previous execution output is cleared now. Now while S1 of I, that is T, not equal to null character, true it is, what will happen to I? I gets incremented by 1. So I is incremented and it is 1 now. And we can see now S1 of I is 1, I value is 1. Now it is pointing to the next character. So that is A. A you are comparing with null character. Again it's not true, and I is incremented by 1. Okay, 2, and then 3, then 4, 5, 6, 8. So now you can see S1 of I is equal to null character. So what will happen? It will come out of the loop, and then so prints length of the string Taj Mahal is so much. Okay, 8. So this is the next program. Okay, on the strings. Next we'll go to the next program. OP people understood this program? Shall I move on to the next one?
Yes, sir.
Okay, open, so strings, So 3.c. So again, all these sample programs I'll put it to my Google site. You can download and execute. Okay. Yeah, just I will look into this program. Okay. Again, I have taken the same string Taj Mahal. Okay, and then I have character ch. Okay, initialized to a. So this is a character array, and what is the character assigned right now? A. And then I've taken I is equal to 0, count is equal to 0. Next, I am tracking every character of my string. Okay, I'm iterating over every character of my string. What I'm using while loop, and similarly you can use for loop also. I've shown you how to use the for loop also. S of I not equal to null character till the null character of the string is encountered. Now what I'm doing, so my intention was to find how many A's are there. In my first program I showed you how to display the vowels in your string. Now my intention is to find how many A's are there in my program. Okay, so that is what I want to find. Now I'm just, if S of I is equal to ch, so ch I've already assigned a, so I'm comparing here. If there is a match, I'm incrementing count plus plus. Okay, the count plus plus is incremented only if the character which is there in my string is equal to a. Otherwise the count is not incremented. Wherever the character is a, so the count gets incremented. And so ultimately this count gives you the total number of A's in my string. And I is incremented irrespective whether this condition is true or false, because this I plus plus is written outside the if. Okay, because I have not used the opening curly braces and closing curly braces for if statement. That means, so this is the only statement which is present under if right now, and this I gets incremented on every iteration of the while loop. Okay, so this, and then what I'm doing, so if count is greater than 0, okay, I'm just checking if whether the count is greater than 0. If it is greater than 0, I'm just printing count is equal to 1. So percentage d appears so one time in this string. Okay, so it has appeared how many times? One time in this string. Else, so percentage c characters appears so many times. So why 2 times? So I'm checking count is equal to 1 also, and else part also I'm writing only for this. So this is singular, has appeared only one time. So and this is a plural. If it has appeared more than one time, then I say times. Okay, and if it is not greater than 0, so if it is still equal to 0, what does it mean? So the character did not appear in the string. Okay, now what I'll do is, as usual, let me add conio.h, clear screen and all for better clarity and visibility. Conio.h, and then I'll do, I got to do the clear screen here after all the declaration. Clear screen, and then one more statement, get ch at the end. Okay, sorry, get ch here. So I've added. Now we'll execute this as it is, and then after executing this, we'll go for changing this. Now I've hard coded the character whose count I require. I'm hard coded in my program. Now next what I'll do, I'll just go for reading this from the keyboard and dynamically do it. I'm saving the program, so compiling it, I'm running it. See, so A appears 3 times in Taj Mahal. Okay, now let me change it. Now this character, I don't want to count A now, so I want to see how many T's are there. Okay, so you can just look into the program string, and there is only one T present in the string. So now it should say this. So T appears one time in percentages. This is the one that will be called. So save the program. Now I'll compile it and run it. Okay, now you can see T appears one time in Taj Mahal. Okay, so we had hard coded the character whose count is required in the program. Now I don't want to hard code. What I'll do, I want to modify. Can you tell what are the changes I got to do? If I want to read the character whose count is required from the keyboard, I'll just declare it character. Correct, right? Yeah. What else I have to do now?
That's it.
Yeah, I want to read it. Correct, right? get C I can do, correct, right? So let me say printf enter the character whose count is required. Okay, I'm just displaying this message on the screen, and after that I'll go for now. Since I want to read a character, what I can use? Get C I can use, simple thing. And which variable? ch. OP understood?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So get C ch. Okay, this get C is an unformatted statement. I'll just save it. Now I'll compile. Now it's saying 3 errors. Let me check what is the problem. Okay, I got to use, since it's a character, ampersand ch. Sorry. Save. Yes. So compile. Again 2 errors. Pointer required. Oh, 1 second, 1 second. Okay, let me use the scanf itself. Scanf %c and then ampersand ch. Okay, so I'm using the formatted statement itself. Save. Okay, now I'll compile it. Now warning 0, error 0. Now let me run it. Now enter the characters whose count is required. So I'll read A. So A appears 3 times in Taj Mahal. Okay. Let me run it again for one more time. Okay. Control F9. Now I'll give H. Okay. So H appears 1 time in Taj Mahal. Okay. Now if I want this to continuously run, okay, so I don't want, see, every time it is reading one character and it is telling how many times it has appeared and the program is terminating. Now I don't want that to happen. I want it to continuously keep asking me enter the character whose count is required. What does that have to do? Yeah, what does that have to do?
Run it through a loop.
Yeah, you got to put a while loop, or continuous loop, while. Okay, what I'll do is
Do while loop.
yeah, do while or else simple while is also enough. Only thing is I was checking. I'll just check one more thing. While 1 I'll do. Okay, I'm opening here and I'll just close here. Okay, now here after reading the character, I'll just check a condition. If ch equal to say q, instead of q, let me take some special character, so $. Okay, $. Okay, if this is the case, so I want to terminate the execution of my program. Exit 0. Save. See, I've written in while 1 is nothing but infinite loop. So I'm making it to run infinite loop. So I'm just asking to enter the character whose count is required. In case if I enter the character as dollar, so my program will what? Terminate. Okay, let me run. Sorry, compile. So it's showing me one warning. So unreachable code. Okay, so this is not required right now. Okay, so these two statements are not reachable now. Why? Because I've entered the while here itself. Okay, I've entered the while here itself, and these two statements never get executed, and these two are not required right now. Okay, because I've ended the while here. Since it's an infinite loop, it goes into infinite loop. Only when you enter the character as dollar, it exits. Okay, and so let me make this one, instead of returning int void, I'll save the program. I'll compile it again. So now warnings are 0, errors are also 0. I will run the program. See, enter the character whose count is required. Let me enter A. Enter. So A appears 3 times in Taj Mahal. Okay, and enter the character whose count is required, but I'm getting it multiple times, so don't worry. Enter the character whose count is required. Now this time I'll enter L. So L appears. Okay, one second. I just have to clear the count on every iteration. Now how to terminate from the program? I have to press dollar. See, I got terminated. So every time, so we are back to this. So count should be initialized back to 0. Okay, now I'll just initialize count is equal to 0 because it's taking the previous count itself. So every time you're back to the while loop, so the count should be reinitialized. Save. Now I'll compile it. I'll run this. So A has appeared 3 times. Okay, and enter the character whose count is required. I'll enter the next. Some issues are there. Okay, next I'll take L. See, saying did not appear. Okay, let me check T. T did not appear. For everything it's saying did not appear. So let me terminate the program. Shift dollar. See what is the mistake? Every time it goes there. Okay, instead of initializing the count to 0 here, so it comes here, it will read a character, it will count it, so print it, and before going to the next while, I want count to initialized. So it's the same, I think. Yeah, F2. So let me compile and see. So A appeared 3 times, and then let me give L. Yeah, okay. What we will do is we'll debug the program and find out what's happening. So I'll give F7. So count is initialized to 0. Now enter the character. Now I'll enter A. So F7. Okay, this since I entered A, this is not satisfied. Okay, now we are here. Now I am checking T with A. So count is not incremented, and next I'm checking, so I should also be initialized back to 0. Okay, so that I have to do. So along with the count, I should initialize I also to 0. Okay, then it will work. Okay, but I'm getting this thing printed multiple times. Let me check that. Okay, now A is being compared with A, count is incremented. Now J is compared, no. Next M, no. Next A, count is incremented. Next H, count is incremented. So no, not incremented. Next A, incremented. Next L, not incremented. Come out. Okay, so many times. Count 0. Yeah. Okay, now it will work. Okay, what I'll do is, along with this count, we'll make I also initialize to 0. Now I'm running. See, A appears 3 times in Taj Mahal. Okay, and then it is asking me again one more time. So don't worry about this. Okay, so A appears 3 times. Now let me check with L. So L appears 1 time in Taj Mahal. Now it is working. Only thing is it's displaying this also. This we can avoid. And say T, uppercase T, has appeared 1 time. So let me give J. So uppercase J I am giving. So J did not appear in Taj Mahal. And now I want to terminate the program. Shift $. So the program execution is terminated. Hope you people understood with this. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and but still you're getting it for one more time. That can be avoided. You can check it later. Okay, and avoid that. So let me go to the next program.
So why that getChar was not working?
Which one?
So when we use that instead of scanf%c, when we use getChar.
No. Get C I used. I just wanted to check once again. Let me check. Okay. Instead of the scanf, so get C should also work. Get C is a get a character. Okay. CH. Let me see. Okay, now I understood it. Let me compile. So it is giving me 3 errors. So because of this, now I think I have to include string.h. No.
So is it getC or getChar?
Get C, only get C. One second, let me check. Get char is also there. Let me check. Okay. So this is you have get C, put C, all these things. Put C is also there. So get.
Yes, sir. So for printing that.
Yeah, printing the character. Now I want to read the character. No. So let me check. Get char works or not. So wrong. Get char, it will not take any arguments. So you'll have to just leave it blank like this. But I want to read it to the variable.
So ch equals getChar. Right.
Yeah, I think the L value is required. It was saying correct. Ch is equal to get C. So this way it will work. I think. We'll see. Yeah, mute. No, but get char would work, I think. So, but for get C, you have to pass the argument. CH you have to pass here. So, but get char will work. Yes, mute. Mute. Okay. So this will work because it's reading a character and then it will assign it to CH. So this will work. Okay. So it is working. Shift dollar terminated. But when you use get C, okay, get C, so you got to pass the variable, that's all, something like this. So I'll just clarify on this later. Okay, get C. So but get S is also something similar to this. If you want to read a string, you'll write get S, and this should be an array. Okay, the CS should be an array. Okay, now CS is not an array, it is a character. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So similarly, get C is also there. I don't know why it's giving error. Let me check and tell you in the next class. Okay, get C is also there. This is how we write it. So anything is fine. Either you can go for using this or this is also fine now. Okay. Now we'll go to the next program. So 4.c. Oh, this is, I think I have shown already. So that is for displaying what the vowel counts and consonant counts. So this I've already shown. This is tracking all the vowels and incrementing vowels plus and otherwise consonants plus, and finally we are printing how many vowels are there and how many consonants are there in the given string. Okay, let me I hope you understood this. Initially we have I initialized to 0, vowels initialized to 0, consonants initialized to 0, and we track everything. And one more thing what you can observe here is see inside the while loop I'm not incrementing I. So I have just written as s of I plus post incremented s. So first it will take the initial value of I, that is s of 0, and it will check whether it is not equal to null character. If it is not equal to null character, the I gets incremented. Okay, in the first iteration I value is 0, so it performs all this, checks this condition. If this is true, vowels is incremented, else consonants is incremented, and I gets automatically incremented by 1. Okay, so I'll save this, I'll compile, run. Okay, I execute it. I can see the output by pressing Alt F5. See, Taj Mahal contains 3 vowels and 5 consonants. Okay, next we'll go to the next program. Next is 5. Okay, this is I think interesting. See, my intention, so I've written white here, so it is not necessary. You can just remove this, because the main also takes 3 arguments. One is argument count, argument vector, and environmental variables, and that is not necessary for you now, so you can just leave it blank. Okay, I've taken a string, simply easy learning, so temp. So my intention is to arrange all the letters of my string in alphabetical order. Okay, so string before sorting I'm displaying, so and I'm finding the length of the string. Okay, by using the built-in function strlen, I'm assigning it to n, and here the same bubble sort logic what I'm applying. Okay, so for I is equal to 0, I less than n, I plus plus, j is equal to I plus 1, j less than n, j plus plus. So I'm taking the first character of my string, so this yes I'm taking, I'm just checking whether it is greater than j. So when I say str string of 0, yes is taken, yes, its ASCII value is taken. Okay, ASCII value of s is taken, and I'm just checking whether it is greater than the second one. Okay, if it is greater than the second one, I go for swapping. Hope you people understood here. So when you're comparing like this, it will take the ASCII values. Hope you're following.
Yes. Yes.
Now ASCII value of A, I'll write here, ASCII value of lowercase a is 97. Okay, what is the ASCII value of B? 98. ASCII value of C, lowercase c, is 99, something like this. What is the ASCII value of 0? ASCII value of 0 is 48. You got to remember. So not for all. So 0 you remember because it is required. ASCII value of 1 is 49. See, for 0 ASCII value is 48. For 1 ASCII value is 49. For lowercase a ASCII value is 97. And for uppercase a ASCII value is 65. Hope you are following.
Yes, sir.
These things you remember. For uppercase a ASCII value is 65, 0 it is 48, lowercase a 97. So these things you got to remember. So and the rest all is not. Don't remember for B, because if you know for a, B lowercase b automatically you'll get it. Okay, I did something. Okay, 0 lowercase a uppercase a you remember. So and the rest all is not required. Sorry. Okay. Now, so I'm finding the length now here. So we're comparing the ASCII values and it gets shorted. Okay. So now let me run this. So this same bubble sort logic what we have applied here on the characters, that's all. Run. Okay, executed, program is executed, we'll see the output. See, so clear screen was not there. You can just observe here. String before sorting is simply easy learning. String after sorting is this. This is now arranged in alphabetical order. Okay. There were two A's, you can see a E, G, I, L, L, M, N, N, P, R, S, S, Y, Y. Okay. Now in case, so if I write, let me do some changes to this. So let me add clear screen. Clear screen, and let me put one get ch here. I'll save the program. Now we'll compile it, and before that I'll add a here. What a? Uppercase a. Can anyone tell where this uppercase a will appear after my program gets executed?
In the beginning, sir.
Beginning, because its
In the
ASCII,
beginning.
its ASCII value is 65, which is lower than the ASCII value of lowercase a. Lowercase a ASCII value is 97 and uppercase a ASCII value is 65. Okay, it should come to the beginning. See now, a is at the beginning. Added it at the end, so it has come to the beginning. Okay, now in case if I add a digit, okay, let me show you that also. Okay, do you want? Yes. Okay, I'll add a digit 0. You know what is the ASCII value of 0? 48. And this ASCII value of 0 is lesser than the ASCII values of the uppercase letters and ASCII values of the lowercase letters. Now when I go for shorting, so which should come to the beginning? 0 should come, and next a. Okay, save. See now, 0A and then AA, E. If I add 9, let me add 9. What will happen? So ASCII value of 0 is 48. ASCII value of 9, I think it is 57. 0 is 48, 1 is 49, 2 is 50, 3 is 51, 4 is 52, 5 is 53, 6 is 54, 7 is 55, 8 is 56, 9 is 57, correct, and 57, so is lesser than 65. So first you get 0 and next you get 9 and then A, and so this lowercase shorted in alphabetical order. See now, 09A, AA, EE, something like this. Now let me add a special character. What character? Dollar. I don't know the ASCII value. Even this has also got an ASCII value, but I don't know the ASCII value of this dollar. Okay, I'll just say save, compile, and run. So dollar's ASCII value is lesser than what? Zero's ASCII value. Okay, like this. Okay, now we'll go to the I hope you people understood with this. We'll go to the next one. Five is done. 6. Yeah, sorry. From here, it is all using the built-in functions. Okay, and this program is showing how to use the string concatenation function, string cat. So my source string is this. This is an example, and my destination string is this. This is an example. I have the source string example. What we are doing, we are concatenating. We are concatenating the source string example to this, and we are printing it. Okay. So this example gets appended to destination string. This is an example. This is an. Okay. So and I think from 6 onwards, I have the examples on the built-in function. So it is executed. Alt F5. See, this is an example. So the string got concatenated. Next, open. So 7. Yeah. So yeah. Yesterday I mentioned this function. strrchr. Okay, one more is there, strchr. What strchr will do? What it will do? strchr. Yesterday I told this.
Find a character.
It will return the position of first occurrence of the character in the string, correct, right? strchr will do that. Now similarly, strrchr will, what it will do, it will return the position of last occurrence of the character. Okay, so now I think the time is 10 o'clock. So the next faculty members will they'll complain on me if I continue. Okay, this program, let me explain and stop here. And I have few more programs. Totally 10 examples were there. So after this, there are 3 more examples. Next class we'll complete those 3 examples, and then we will go with the introduction to data structures, and after that we will start with the stacks. Let me quickly complete this. Yeah. Now strchr, as strchr, it will give you the position of the last occurrence of the character. Now I have my source string here. I have taken this, my name, and I have character A, okay, which I have taken, and then I have a pointer also, character pointer star val. Now star val is equal to, you can just observe here, str or chr. So I'm just interested in finding the position of the last occurrence of the character A. So the last occurrence of the character A is here. So this is the first, I have two A's in my string. This is the first A and this is the second A. Okay, now what this will return me now is the position of the last A, okay, and that is assigned to val. So I'm just printing the message string after last this character, which character A is this, okay. So value I'm printing, and then I just want to find again u also. I'm just finding the position, but u is not there in my string. U is there. This is the u, so it will return the position of this, okay, and string after last character is so and so, okay. Okay, this it will last character is this, and what it returns is, since I've taken it as a pointer, sorry, since I'm not just displaying only the position, since it is taken as a pointer, so this returns the position, so it is going to display. So the last character is this, last occurrence of A is this, all the characters after this will be displayed, okay. So string after the last character A, it is RBT. So this is what this statement prints, and what this prints is string after the last character U, is MARBT. So this is what the result you have to get now. So let me quickly run this. Oh, error. So declaration not allowed here, where? Okay. So this is char ch2. char ch2. Okay, now I'm running. So execute it, Alt F5. You can just observe now. See, string after last A is this is, and string after last U is this, okay, including U also. Hope people understood. If you just want only the position, so then you make it as int, okay. If I just declare this instead of character star val, if I make it as int position, and position is equal to this, it will give me the position, okay. Hope people understood. So we'll stop here. So if you want, next class I'll again discuss on this, and I'll continue with the remaining 3 sample programs, and then we will go to the introduction of data structures. So save. If you have anything to ask, please do ask me. Okay, you have any doubts?
No, sir.
Okay.